Ready? All right, what's up, junior class? All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves a warm-up, and we're going to run it at a pretty decent pace. We're not going to get every single exercise, but just enough to get the blood pumping. So let's get bowed in. All right, turn to the side, fix your uniform, and face front, chin up, and bow. Please teach me. Our guards up, 20 count jog, please. Make sure I hear you. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Jumping jacks. I want to see all the way up to the hands, all the way back down. 26 count. Keep up with me. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Excellent. Bend and reach. All the way down. Touch those toes. All the way back out. All the way back down. All the way back up. All right, none of these slapping the knees. All right, ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. With my cross touch on the dressing room side for you, whatever side you want to start with. All right, all the way across, all the way down, all the way back up. Other side, all the way down, all the way back up. Ready? Copy me. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Excellent. Hands on the hips. I like to see that your toes are facing forward. You're going to twist our upper body, not your lower body. Right now, you should face away from that TV and turn around so you can see what I'm doing. And let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Turn, and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 to go. Twist and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. Turn and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, real quick. Fist out. Take a deep breath. All the way up. All the way back down. 2 to go. Breathe it in. And hold it. Up, up, up. Good energy. And breathe it out. All the way down. Last one. Hold it. And breathe it out. Excellent. All right. Have a seat. All right. Now, I can't tell if you're keeping up with me, so I just have to trust you on this. And we're going to say the I Promise Creed. So when you say the I Promise Creed, nice and clear. I'm going to go slow. You stay slow with me. Ready? I promise to build true self-confidence by taking full responsibility for the development of my own mind, body, and spirit. I promise to set a goal and high standards for each of the 3 tiers of life. I promise to avoid when possible, to check if I cannot avoid, and lastly, to defend if I cannot avoid or check. Remember, it's not who is right, but what is right. Sensei Shanks. Excellent work. Give yourself a hand. Well done. All right, knock us all. I'm going to see 20 seconds, eyes closed. Hands in your lap, sit them nice and straight. And just listen for my call when to open them up. Good focus. Good focus. And when you're sitting Makusou, this is an active exercise. This is not you simply just sitting there waiting for me to say, hey, open up your eyes. This is a chance for you to focus on the inside, to calm yourself. Focus, deep breaths. And eyes open. Very good. All right. Figure fours. We're going to stick that leg out. I want to see both guards all the way up. Toes straight up to the sky. Reach all the way up to those toes. Make it hurt a little bit. And let's count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe. One more. And down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And switch sides. Sorry, yes, sir. All right. Guards all the way up. Reach. And let me hear it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe. One more time and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A few more stretches to go. Feet up for abdominal bends. All right, both hands reaching for those toes. Let me hear it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe all the way up and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. Open them up to legs when bending. That's it. Make it nice and tight. Guards all the way up. Reach as far as you can. Drop your elbows down and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. Breathe in. And stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And slowly bring them in. Slowly stand up. Might as well get ourselves a real quick split. All right, figure our leg that we're best with right now, we're going to put it on this side for us. So at home, whatever your best leg is. Both hands up. Slide that back leg back. Don't let your knee touch. I'm going to turn it to the side a little bit. Try not to let your knee touch. Takes away that stretch. So you're going to try to stay on top of it. Don't back off on it. Stay on top of it. And count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back up. And I'll switch sides on you. Switch the other side. All right. Hands in the front. Slide the back leg back. Nice and slow. This one's a little tighter on me. And count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. We're going to turn everything to the side. This is our heel split. I'll face towards the front. Is when you're doing your heel split, I like to see that your toes are up. So the hands are going to come to the center. And when you slide them back, I'd like to see that your toes are coming off the ground. Okay? And here, keep that pressure on it. And don't crawl out. This is not a heel split. All right? Stand right on top of it. And count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back up. All right? Turn to the side, fix your uniform. Get all the dust bunnies off. And facing front. All right, very good. All right, now, all warmed up, all stretchy. We're going to be focusing on combinations today. All right, last week we were focusing on chambers, having good chambers for our snap kicks, good chambers for our forearm blocks, for our high blocks. And so today, we're going to run through combinations, but we're going to start off with some basics involving footwork, eyes, making sure that you got good posture. So to help me out, I got Mr. Brandon. Watch your wire there. There you go, coming out. All right. All right, say hi, Mr. Brandon, to everybody. Hello. All right, combinations for white belt first. Yep. All right, and please teach me. All right, gonna find you soon?
Yes.
Okay, I'll put you at dead center here.
Teacher.
Okay, so let's start from the basics and work our way up. So the first thing I want to see is that your eyes are up, and that your guards are up. So we don't want to skip any details here. And when we're moving forward, we're not just going to simply drop our guards or start looking somewhere else. All right? At the very least, even the most advanced combination, I want to see your eyes, and I want to see your guards. Now, the combination that we're going to do right now is just simply a step up. So keeping the guards up, I want to see that you can step up by pushing off the back foot and moving forward, okay? When we slide back, the back foot and the front foot. The back foot for the front foot. So as we do our forwards and backwards, we don't want to get ourselves tripped up, and we don't want to fall down. So let's see what you got. We're going to do 5 with the step up and a 1 start. 5 steps up. And when I say slide back, I want you to get back to your spot, nice and slow, making sure we move the back foot on the way back. All right, here goes. Walking it forward. Ready? 1,
1, sir.
2,
2, sir.
3,
3, sir.
4,
4, sir.
and 5.
Yes.
All right, on the way back, I want to see the same thing. So he's going to move it back, and you're going to do it at your own pace. Just sliding back, moving the back foot, front foot, keeping the guards up, the eyes up. Very good. Okay, now we're going a little bit faster pace. Keep up with the count. Here it comes. Ready? 1,
1, sir.
2,
2, sir.
3,
3, sir.
4,
4, sir.
5.
Yes.
Slide it back. Keeping the guards up, keeping the posture. Excellent. All right. So, same kind of thing when you're throwing white belt combinations, which we're going to start off with, is I like to see that the punch is going to be followed up with that footwork. All right. So, time for some punches and some kicks now. All right. Now, as we do this, I want to make sure that you're looking forward. So, I want to see that front hand punch with a step up. This is white belt combination number 1. It's going to be the left hand. When we go to chitty up, we always put the same leg in the back for a very, very long time, not until you get to brown belt. And we're always going to put the right leg in the back, and we put the guards up, and we say our ki. And in this, we have ourselves the front foot and the back foot. So without switching our feet up right now, this is the front leg, this is the front hand, and there's the step up. All right? So ki's on 5 for white belt number 1, and good strong footwork when I say slide back. Nice footwork on the way back. All right, ready? 1,
1, sir.
2,
2, sir.
3,
3, sir.
4,
4, sir.
5.
Yes.
And slide back.
2, sir.
Looking good, keeping the guards up. All right, so now, one other detail that we want to make sure we have is that we have a tight fist, and that we're not going to turn the hand, we're not going to tilt the hand, and we're going to make sure that it stays vertical. So as we fire that punch, we're going to make sure that it's coming out. Another detail is that I don't want to see that you're going here, but I don't want to see you end up locking out your elbow. I'm looking for that fire to where it's going to be just right. So I like to make sure that you don't end up hyperextending your elbow or doing the little rock'em sock'em robot type thing. All right. Some of you guys haven't heard of this quite yet. All right. All right. Now combination number 2 is going to be the backhand. Backhand punch. Step up 5 times. Straight up and down. Here it comes. Ready? 1,
1, sir.
2. Get that hand out there.
2, sir.
3,
3, sir.
4,
4, sir.
5.
Yes.
And slide back.
2, sir.
All right. So combination number 1, front hand punch. Combination number 2, backhand punch. And each of them have the same footwork. Moving forward. Combination number 3. This one, I like to see that you're going to start with your feet super close together. Because what I don't want to have happen is I don't want you to kind of let the guy know what you're going to do. So let's say you have your feet really far apart, and you're going to try to snap your feet with this front leg, and as fast as you want. Go ahead. All right, I see it coming. All right, a little higher. Oh, okay. All right. So when you lean or when you move that foot, we're going to call that a telegraph. I don't want them to know that you're going to kick. So from here, put your feet super close together, kind of like a little V or a right angle. And then I want you to see if you can tag my leg. Oh, okay. I can't see that it's happening. It's happening so fast. There's no extra ripples. By the time that he picks up the foot, he's already got me. Okay? So everyone at home, make sure your feet are just like Mr. Brandon's. All right, 5 of those just like that. All right, ready? Nice and high. 1.
1, sir.
Heel those toes back. 2.
2, sir.
3.
3, sir.
Good. 4.
4, sir.
And 5.
Good.
All right, notice good posture. Each kick is keeping his back straight, and he's got great chambers. All right, slide back.
See, sir.
Keeping the guards up. And the reason for sliding back, keeping the guards up, is we're practicing. You know, no, there's no one trying to grab us right now, but I'm pretending, I'm practicing, so that way when I do have to back up, I can keep my eyes up. All right, now, number 4, walking style. Back leg snap kick. And this one's going to go back and forth. So one kick lands, then the other kick lands, and the other kick lands. Keeping the guards up. Keep making sure we're kicking above the belly button. All right, ready? 1.
1, sir.
Good. 2. Chamber that leg back.
2, sir.
And 3. 3, sir.
3, sir.
4.
4, sir.
5.
Good.
And slide back.
See, sir.
Looking good. Keeping the guards up. Practicing throughout. All right, so far we've done number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Now time for number 5. All right, so let's back up for just 1 second. What part of that foot are we using for that snap kick? The ball of our foot. So everyone reaching for the skies, that's the ball of the foot that's touching here. So when we're kicking with that snap kick, that's the part I want you to touch with. Okay? We're going to gracefully touch that with our ball of our foot. All right, time for that side kick now. So with the side kick, we're looking at the heel. All right, you can practice this at home by saying walk around in your heels. All right? It feels a little weird, like you're going to fall down, but that's the part you're looking to hit them with. So you can't say, I'm going to tickle him with my toes when I do a side kick. It doesn't work out that way. All right, so turn to the side. I'm going to aim your behind towards where you're kicking. And his body is also in the setup that he's not going to telegraph. His feet are close together. All right, 5 good ones on this one. Hit with a heel. Ready? 1.
1, sir.
2. Pick up the knee.
2, sir.
Good. 3.
3, sir.
4. Nice one.
4, sir.
And 5.
Yes.
Slide it back.
See, sir.
All right, combination number 6. Also a side kick. It's going to be walking style. So on the walking style ones, we don't have to have our feet close together, but I do want to see that you can fire that kick from that position. I also want to see that you're going to pick up that knee before you throw the kick. So I don't want to see that you're throwing a roundhouse type of movement, and we'll get into those kind of kicks later. All right, picks up the knee, turns, then fires. Ready? 1.
1, sir.
2. Extend that leg.
2, sir.
3. Nice and relaxed.
3, sir.
4.
4, sir.
And 5.
Yes.
And slide back. Give Mr. Brandon a hand. Well done. Well done. Okay, doing okay?
See, sir.
Okay. Now at home, you got 5 of each of these combinations. So for my no belts and for my white belts, I'm expecting that you're going to move on to the next set. Feel free to be able to stay on white belt combinations. We're going to move on to yellow belt combinations. And just as you guys look at each of your belts, you have yourself a lot of connection between white belt. So when you start from white belt, you're going to be seeing a repeat for yellow and a repeat for orange and green, all the way up to blue. All right, so yellow belt combinations, same footwork applies. We're still moving forward. We're still keeping our guards up. We're still looking at where we're hitting. So all those things shouldn't change just because it's a brand new set of moves. All right, so yep. And you go to fight to shin?
Yes.
Okay. All right, now, combinations for yellow belt, we're going to put double techniques in here. All right, so it's going to be a front hand punch and a backhand punch. So the front hand, the backhand, then the step up. Okay? All right, heels and 5 for each of these. All right, ready? 1.
1, sir.
2.
2, sir.
3.
3, sir.
4.
4, sir.
And 5.
Yes.
And slide back.
See, sir.
Okay, notice that he did both of the punches first before he moved. He didn't punch and move at the same time. He's firing the punches, and part of the reason behind this is when he's firing those punches, boom, boom, I'm going to stagger back. And he's like, no, I'm not leaving you. So that's the follow-up. I like to see that you can stay on your target. In spar, when you're throwing those kicks and punches, if you got them, you know, if you got a good strike on them, they're probably going to stagger back or move. So you got to stick with them. All right, so number 2 then. All right, walking style double punch. This is a tough one. This is a coordination thing where you're trying to make sure the foot and the hands do two different things. So we're going to step and punch with the same hand, and then not moving our feet, we're going to punch with the other side. Step and punch, and then other hand punches. It's a walking style double punch. Walking style double punch. I'd like to see that the foot lands before you make that punch, but making sure that the feet and hand, here that one agrees with this hand, then it's the other side. So it's not 2 steps. 1 step, it's 2 punches. All right, here goes. Ready? 1.
1, sir.
2.
2, sir.
3.
3, sir.
4.
4, sir.
5.
Yeah.
And slide back.
2, sir.
All right, let's do that facing to the side just so everyone can see. So we're going to face it this direction right here.
2, sir.
All right, so the walking style, as you're doing it, I'd like to see that you can keep that track where you're going. Ready? Goes 1.
1, sir.
2.
2, sir.
3.
3, sir.
4.
4, sir.
And 5.
Yeah.
And slide back.
2, sir.
Looking good. All right, make sure that we got the correct hand and the correct step. All right, yep. Take a deep breath. Fighting position.
Yeah.
Okay, so combination number 3 now. This guy, same thing as white belt number 3, so we have our feet really close together. All right, we're going to throw that front leg snap kick. Go ahead. And then obviously a backhand punch. Now, we're not going to turn the fist. We're going to keep it straight up and down. So when you fire, we'll see boom, bang, and then slide up after all of that. Okay? Again, snap kick starts with your feet together, throws the kick, and then that backhand punch, and then slide up afterwards. Okay? So give me some quick snap kicks, quick punches, and get ready for that next combination. All right, 5 of those. Ready? Feet together. Goes 1, kick, punch.
1, sir.
Good. Throw that punch out there. Let it extend. 2, hop, hop.
2, sir.
And 3. Breathe.
3, sir.
4.
4, sir.
And 5.
Yeah.
And slide back.
2, sir.
Looking good. Keeping the back straight, making sure the guards are staying high. All right, now walking style, combination number 4. So the same kind of thing as we did for white belt number 4. We kick with the back leg. We start with the feet open. Throw the kick. Bang. And then we're going to fire the punch. And we're not going to do anything else with the feet. So we're now consider that this is not a surprise type of technique. This is kind of like, you know, I got you. You're backing up. You're backpedaling. I can use this kick. It's not one of those things where I have to surprise you and make it super duper quick. All right, here we go. Back leg snap kick, opposite punch 5 times. Ready? 1.
1, sir.
2.
2, sir.
3.
3, sir.
4.
4, sir.
5.
Yeah.
And slide back.
2, sir.
Looking good. All right, combination number 5. Same thing as we had for that snap kick where we did want to telegraph. Feet are going to be really close together. This one I want to see that you're going to fire that side kick, bang, and then fire that punch out there. All right, here goes. Ready? 1.
1, sir.
2.
2, sir.
3.
3, sir.
4.
4, sir.
5.
Yeah.
And slide back.
2, sir.
All right, combination number 5 does the same kind of thing as combination number 3. So the feet are really close together. Let's face it to the side so they can see that one more time. So we're going to turn our bodies this way here. And when he's firing that side kick, he's still aiming towards the target all the time. Bang, bang, and then throw that punch. All right, give me 3 more. Ready? Kick and punch. Boom. Good. Keep it nice. Pop, pop. Last one. Boom. Boom. Very good. All right, sliding back. All right, combination number 6. Last one for yellow belt set. All right, back leg side kick, same side punch. Think about it when you throw that side kick. These don't have to be like, you know, there's 1, and there's 2, and there's 3. You're just rushing. You're just rushing. Take your time. So I want to see that side kick. Pop. Boom. Get that punch out there. Pop. Boom. Get that punch out there. Be quick. Be quick. Quick in the movement, not quick between the moves. You don't have to rush between that side kick and the punch. Take your time. All right, ready? 1. Turn. Pop, pop.
1, sir.
2. Pop, pop.
2, sir.
3.
3, sir.
4.
4, sir.
And 5.
Yeah.
Go ahead, slide back.
2, sir.
All right, give me some round in here. Well done. Well done. All right, good side. 1.
2, sir.
Okay. All right, so at home, all right, we focused on, you know, our form, having good chambers last week, and we threw some combinations in here. Now, before we get to orange belt combinations, I'd like to see, we're going to add a little twist to this. All right? This is actually going to be part of our homework. I'd like you to pretend having to move out of the way. There's not all the time that we're going to have someone to practice with. As a matter of fact, if you got a chance to watch Spar last week, we had ourselves this little X on the ground. It was a great reference for us to be able to use as a way to pretend moving off the line. So if you made this plus sign at home, great. If you didn't, this is something that I'm going to want to see that you're going to use. Now, in this case, We don't need a line necessarily, but when we practice it at home, it's going to be important because it helps you visualize what's happening. So before we do the orange belt combinations, let's practice moving out of the way just for a second. Okay, first things first. Yep. Are you going to fight the shin?
Good.
Okay, so now, we already know how to move forward, and when we do the basic combinations, it really doesn't kind of give us an idea about how to move out of the way. It shows us how to strike and how to move forward. So we have to add that piece in for ourselves. All right, so first off, moving out of the way of the punch, side steps. All right, side steps. Moving back. All right, moving at a diagonal. Moving at another diagonal. Those are all ways of moving out of the way. So we're going to go back to white belt number 1, just to give you an example about this. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to pretend that the punch is coming in, and we're going to move off to the side. And then we're going to throw that punch where we would have gone anyway. So this is what we're not doing. All right, this is part of our imagination, right? Use our noodle here. So if he's throwing the punch at me, and I go, okay, that doesn't make very much sense, does it? Well, where should I throw the punch? Where he is. And that's part of the pretend part. Okay? So again, when he punches and I move out of the way, my punch has to go where he is. And if there's no one staying there, you have to pretend that someone's staying there. And the way you can do that is just with this little plus sign. So when we have ourselves set up like this, the plus sign is where they are. So when we move out of the way, bang, right where that plus sign is, I'm going to throw the punch. If you don't have the plus sign, then it's just a little more difficult to kind of imagine that, but that doesn't mean you can't practice it. Okay, so let's do white belt number 1. And we're moving off to the side and throwing that punch, okay? All right, 5 times. You're going to do it at home with Mr. Brandon. Ready? 1.
1, sir.
Good, reset, and 2.
2, sir.
And 3.
3, sir.
And reset, 4.
4, sir.
And 5.
Yay.
Good, all right. Now, let's go to combination number 3, a front leg snap kick. This one's a little different, is that you're trying to say, all right, well it starts here like this, and you know, if I switch over here, then I got to get back to here. Yes and no. So again, let's pretend that Mr. Brandon's punching at me. In this case, he really will be punching at me. All right, I'm going to be using this foot. So as I kick with it, I probably would feel really weird moving over here or moving over here. I'm crossed up. So that probably wouldn't work very well for me. So I'm going to move the other way. So when he punches, I'm here, and I'm going to throw my kick from that angle. Okay? I can always practice the other side. So if he punches, then this will feel good right there. But again, I'm kicking where he is. So when I use my little plus sign, and as I practice, it should feel just right when I kick. If you feel like you're losing your balance and you're tripping over your own feet, trust yourself. If it feels weird, something's wrong with it, trust your gut. Okay? So we're going to do combination number 3. Start from our feet together. We're going to move off to the right side and throw that kick, keeping the guards, just like it ever was. All right, let's get 5 of those. Ready? 1.
1, sir.
Good. Breathe. 2. Good.
2, sir.
3.
3, sir.
4.
4, sir.
And 5.
Yay.
Nice. All right. So combination number 5 would be no different. So if we practice that same side kick the same way, and we're moving up to the side, let's see if Mr. Brandon can do it here. So we're set up for the side kick, and what I want you to do is move over here. Still use this, but let's see if you can make it work. All right, and you're going to kick towards where the target is. All right, so let's see how that goes. Ready? Kick, and boom. Okay, so you get a little shuffle there. One more time. Okay, side step and kick. Go ahead. Ready? Kick. Whoa. Ah, so you change it up a little bit. All right. So in this case, if it turns out that you're moving the wrong way or the right way, if you're over here and you feel like you're balanced, then good. So you're going to move out of the way however you want. Front leg side kick 5 times, moving first. Ready? 1.
1, sir.
Good. Set. And 2.
2, sir.
Looking good. 3.
3, sir.
Good. Work that other side. Ready? 4. Jump, pop.
4, sir.
And last one, 5.
Yay.
Excellent job. Excellent job. Good. All right, so when we're practicing these combinations, you can apply this to yellow belt combinations, and right now we're going to do orange belt combinations. I want you to think to yourself, all right, well, this is the way we're practicing it in class, but then you've got to go outside of that box. You've got to be able to pretend and apply these things. All right, so let's move on to orange belt combinations. Something very specific to orange belt, we're making sure that we're turning the fist. We're going to call this a reverse punch. Not that it's going in reverse, but it's going to be from the back, and it's going to turn the hand. All right, this would be that front hand. This is going to be the reverse punch turning the hand. This is not a reverse punch. All right, this is white belt combinations and yellow belt combinations. All right, so combination number 1, thing I like to see with orange belt combinations, I want to see fire and I want to see pull. So you're going to punch and pull it back. So pull it quickly, like you're starting one of those old lawnmowers that doesn't start by the key. All right, so pull that punch. Punch and slide it back, keeping the guards up. Let's get 5 of those. Ready at home. All right, ready? 1.
1, sir.
2.
2, sir.
3.
3, sir.
4.
4, sir.
5.
Yay.
All right, slide in the back. Remember, back foot, front foot. Back foot, front foot, back foot, front foot. All right, combination number 2. This is probably one of the easiest ones in the book. The step through punch. I like to see that step through punch has a good bearing on the target. So it's not just, I'm hitting over here, I'm hitting over here. I want you to look at that target. Make sure that you're punching right towards it. So you could say, I'm going to use Mr. Brandon, or I could use Mr. Bob, or anything else in this room. I can aim towards it and think that I'm going to pinpoint. That's something very specific. All right, step through punch, walking style. All right, ready? 1.
1, sir.
2.
2, sir.
3.
3, sir.
4.
4, sir.
5.
Yay.
And slide back.
2, sir.
All right. So now, when we're starting to get into these combinations for the snap kicks and the side kicks, some of it's going to be a little bit different where you're like, all right, I'm throwing a snap kick, and I have to get this backhand. So don't think to yourself, all right, let's try this. Let's turn your shoulders super like this. And if I said to him, all right, punch me with that backhand without using your shoulders, don't turn right. And be like, I can't do that, and you can't do that. It'd be silliness, right? Okay, so when we throw that punch, I want you to turn your shoulders so that way you can reach your target. Look at the difference. All right, face towards me. Okay, and like this right there. All right, now don't turn your shoulders. All right, reach out towards me. All right, now turn your shoulders towards me. All right, now big difference. Big, big difference. One more time, without turning the shoulders, hold it out there. Now leave your hand there, and then just keep going forward with that turn. Huge difference on that punch. Okay, so don't think that you're punching here. Let that shoulder come forward. Okay, so snap kick, opposite punch, turn the fist. This is combination number 3. All right, ready? 1.
1, sir.
Good. 2. Breathe.
2, sir.
3. 2.
3, sir.
4.
4, sir.
And 5. Good. And slide back. All right. Combination number 4. Walking style. Same kind of thing. So now we're throwing that back leg snap kick, opposite punch from the fist. All right. Ready? Go. 1.
1, sir.
2. Pull the hand back nice and clean. Pop.
2, sir.
3.
3, sir.
4.
4, sir.
And 5.
Yay.
And slide it back. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Now, combination number 5. This one's one of those tricky ones because your body's facing to the side anyway. And so when you do throw the side kick feet together, all right, you're going to throw that side kick, you're going to land it, and look where this shoulder is. It's all the way back in the back, not getting any attention. So that's where you have to figure out what to do with your feet. You don't want to just like, I'm going to turn this way. I'm going to punch like that. It doesn't work that way. All right, so when he throws that side kick, and then he moves the foot and throws the punch, the shoulder has to come forward. So that way you get the most distance out of it. Now, hold on that punch just for a second. I'm turning to the side a little bit. This is something I want you guys to look at with his elbow. I don't want you to lock it out. But at the same time, I don't want you to be, conservative and uncertain. So let that hand come out there. All right, here goes. All right, walking style, number 5. Front leg side kick, opposite punch, number 5. Ready? 1.
1, sir.
2.
2, sir.
3.
3, sir.
4.
4, sir.
And 5.
Yay.
And slide back.
2, sir.
Excellent work. Excellent work. Combination number 6, now walking style. Same thing. When he throws a side kick, I want to make sure that from this position that you're able to turn into that punch. Okay? All right, last one, number 6. All right, ready? 1.
1, sir.
2. Looks good.
2, sir.
3.
3, sir.
4.
4, sir.
And 5.
Yay.
And slide back.
2, sir.
All right, let's do that one more time facing to the side.
2, sir.
All right, so same thing for that walking style. Turn into it, and let's keep it past the, no further than past the black line. So let's slide it back a little bit.
2, sir.
All right, walking style number 6. Ready? 1.
1, sir.
2. Get that leg out there. There we go.
2, sir.
3.
3, sir.
4. Nice and straight punches.
4, sir.
And 5.
Yay.
Good job. Okay, so at home, you got those combinations for white belt, combinations for yellow, combinations for orange. All right, so we're going to go in a slightly different direction, but it's going to stick with this footwork here. All right, so the first thing I want to see that you're able to do is we're going to start off with white belt combinations again. We did the moving out of the way, we did the moving out of the way. Now we're going to do a little bit of, I'm going to say multi-directional. All right, so we're going to have to be able to face different directions and do the same combination, kind of like what we did with Pee Wee earlier today. All right, so I want to make sure that you're going to be able to see your target before you fire. So let's put you on the red lines here. Okay. All right, so we're going to do combination 1 for white belt. And the same kind of thing, we want to make sure we're not going to get, all twisted up on our feet. But when I say 1, I want you to throw white belt number 1 this way, white number 1 this way, white number 1 this way, and white number 1 this way in that order. So you're not going to go just craziness any different direction. You're going to go bang, 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 and then come back to a fighting position. And that's why I want to hear a key out. Okay, so when I say 1, I want to see all 4 directions. And when you get back to this, I want to hear that key out. Ready? 1, pop, sit, pop, 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 and good. All right, so at home, when I say 1, I want to see the whole thing. So we're going to need 3 of those. All right, here goes. Ready? 1, punch, 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 punch. 1, sir. Ready? 2, punch, 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 punch.
2, sir.
And last one, 3, punch, 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 punch. Good. All right, now change it up just a little bit. Now we're going to do combination number 2. This one, I want you to move your body around. So I don't want you to simply just go, look at this one, look at this one. Right now, nothing's happening. I'm just kind of spinning around. So I, again, have to pretend. So I got my guards up. I'm going to throw that punch. Boom. I need to look over here. I got to look first before I throw that punch. So I throw the punch. I look over here, and then I throw the punch again. Look over there and throw the punch. Look over there and throw the punch. And don't go like this. I got to look at my target. So combination number 2, that backhand punch, throw it, then look, then throw it, then look, then throw it. So they can see it at home nice and clear. All right, you guys are ready at home. Make sure that you're not going to punch grandma or grandpa or the dog or your sister or your brother. Even though you might want to. All right, here it goes. Ready? Go. Punch, look, punch, look, punch, look, punch. Good. All right, 3 of them, just like that. Look before you hit. Ready? 1, pop, pop, look, pop, look, pop. Excellent. Good. And 2, punch, and punch, and punch, and punch.
2, sir.
And last one, 3. Pop, 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 pop. Excellent work. Very, very good. All right, so now, last one we're going to get into is we're going to do some snaps and sides. So last 2 things. All right, we're going to do the front leg. We're going to do a little bit of a balancing drill. I want to see how well you guys can balance on 1 foot. So we're going to call these flutter kicks for now, 4 directional kicks. All right, so let's practice standing on 1 foot. So we're just going to stand on 1 foot, and if you have to hold on to mom or dad for a second, but the goal is, you should be able to hold that balance. We practice this each time in our warm-up, okay? Hopefully you guys are still practicing your balancing. And we're just standing here, not having to worry about putting our foot down. We're not doing the whole, all right, no river games thing, So the thing that we're going to do now is we're going to throw kicks and try to hop in and kind of in a circle. So we got 1 foot up. We're going to hop and turn this way, and hop and turn this way, and hop and turn this way, and hop and turn this way. All right? So one more time. There's hop and turn, hop and turn, hop and turn, hop and turn. Nice balance, Mr. Bridget. All right. All right, so here goes. We're going to throw the snap kick. If you happen to put your foot down, that's no big deal. Get your foot back up there. So you're going to be like, boom, and you're going to hop, and you're going to kick, you're going to hop, and you're going to kick, and you're going to hop, and you're going to come back around facing that direction. Everyone got the drill? All right. Don't put your foot down. You can always challenge yourself and say, oh, if I put my foot down, I got to get 5 push-ups or something like that. All right, here goes. Ready? Balance it. Let's get 3 of these. Ready? Go. 1, kick, and kick, and kick, and kick. 1, sir. All right, don't put it down. Here goes. Ready? 2, kick, and kick. Good. And kick. Oh, you're almost there. And kick.
2, sir.
And last one, 3. Kick. Good balance, Mr. Brandon. That's it. Come on now. Kick, and kick. Oh, very good. Very good. Go to the sidekicks all the way around, right? Okay. All right, all in due time. All in due time. All right, let's put that sidekick in there. All right, so now same kind of thing now. If you want to work the other sidekick, that's fine. I like to see that you've got good balance on both sides. So which side are you going to use for this one? That guy right there? Okay, so I'll face you that way. Okay, so now, same kind of thing. Now, you get to choose the direction. I prefer moving in the direction that the leg is going to go anyway. All right, so basically, you're going to feel like bang, and then turn, bang, and then turn, bang, and then turn, bang. All the while, keep the guards up, looking at where you're kicking. Okay, so you got the leg ready to go. This is the side kick. 4 times, all the way around, 3 times. Okay, all right, kick, 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 kick. 1, sir. All right, here it goes. Ready? 1, side kick, and side kick, and side kick, and side kick.
One, sir.
One, sir. Do it again. Ready, two, kick. Heel, with the heel, two, three, and two, sir. Last one, three. Side kick. Come on, balance. Come on, balance. Come on, balance. Yeah. Get too excited. All right, so homework. Let's start looking at this. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to be able to have some things to practice and make sure that you're staying engaged. So at home, you can say, oh, I'm practicing my white belt combinations, and it gets boring. Well, guess what? It gets boring because you get boring. That means you're not engaging yourself. And furthermore, I want to see that you guys are practicing in your uniform. I would like to see that you have that mentality of like, this is how I train. Not that you can't defend yourself outside of your uniform, but when we train, we need the mindset. So hopefully I've got some guys in their uniform. Anybody in their gear? Oh, no one in their uniform. Oh, everyone's, okay. I thought that was like zero. Okay, so when we're practicing this, make sure that you're in your gear. I'd like to see that you're gonna spotlight a great video here. All right, so now we'll use the X. Okay, so I'm gonna put you over there. So this is part of our homework here, is that what we're gonna do is we're gonna practice our white belt or yellow belt or orange belt combinations, all moving off the firing line. So using yourself as this side over here, all right? And the goal is, the punch is coming right down the line. And what you're trying to do is move off to a side and punch towards where the X is, where the X stands. So if you're moving off to the side and you're throwing your number one, what if we're doing orange belt number 5, side kick with an opposite punch? So it moves out of the way, side kick, boom, and opposite punch, just like that. And I'd like to see all 6 combinations done that way. So moving off to the side, firing. I'd also like to see how good your balance is. So the goal would be, I'd like to see, what do you think, Mr. Brandon? Snap kicks, side kicks, in to out kicks, out to in kicks. What do you think? So these guys haven't hit out to ins. Well, for yellow, but they have out to ins and in some books. How about 2 different kicks? You think 2 different kicks would be appropriate? I think 2 different kicks. So you got to show me that you're not doing the whole, that you're balanced all the way around. And show me that you got that. So you can combine the 2 videos. You don't have to do 2 separate submissions. I'm looking for 1 through 6 of the belt that you're working on, moving out of the way. And then I'd like to see 2 different kicks. So it could be a snap kick, 4 directions. It could be a side kick, 4 directions. If you know, in to outs, out to ins, hooks. I like to see good balance throughout. All right. Any comments in the back? Any questions? Anybody have any kind of last minute thoughts? Excellent. Guys, we really appreciate you guys staying tuned. You know, we're trying to be able to provide you the quality instruction that we've always been giving you guys. We love you, and you are the reason why we do this. You know, again, I started this a couple years ago, and you know, it's sad to see that I can't see all of you in class because you know, the situations that we're dealing with. So I need you at home practicing, because when I see that you guys are working hard, that makes my heart feel good. You know, don't do it for me, do it for you. But when I see you working your best, that really makes me feel, you know, like my heart soars. Okay? All right, practice hard, train hard. I'll see your video submission soon, and be ready for some feedback. Ready? Go. Thank you for teaching me. All right, you're dismissed. Well done.